We have Hannah. Hannah, what interests you about Darlings?
All right, what interests me about Darlings? Okay, I have a good answer for this. I was looking for a sisterhood that was the right fit for me. A lot of things that were important to me were diversity and athletics. And when I was looking to see like what was my vibe and I found out about Darlings, I was like, oh my God, it was like Cinderella. The shoe fit perfectly. So yeah, that's why I think Darlings is for me.
Hannah's on fire, so we're going to ask her another question. Hannah, what could you offer to Darlings?
What could I contribute to Darlings? I think I'm just contributing myself, you know, like that sounds cheesy, but I'm my authentic self. Like, this is who I am. I'm not really trying to sell you guys anything that isn't me. I have a big personality. I love to have fun. I love to talk. I love to get to know people. And I think the biggest thing that I can offer is really that social sphere. And furthermore, super creative. I think outside the box. I have a bunch of ideas that I would love to pitch Darlings. And I think that all together, we could be a great team. So yeah.
All right, next up we have my girl Sally. Sally, what do you think Darlings represents?
All right, Steve, I think Darlings represents true authenticity. It's a big group of girls who just love each other and are just trying to be there for one another in a big university. It's real easy to feel lonely sometimes.
All right, y'all, this is a tough one. Indy, what organizations has Hannah been a part of?
Okay, I need a little bit of time, but I'm gonna go with Hannah was the vice president of junior ladies in high school, and she was the president of senior ladies in high school, which are both basically groups of girls who support the sports events in the high school.
All right, so next up, Hannah, if you could plan a sisterhood event, what would it be and why?
Sisterhood event that doesn't exist yet. You know, I think I would have to go with like a cupcake wars type thing. Like all the girls get together and we have like a cupcake decorating war, and then we just see how like people's personalities reflect on those cupcakes, and then we get to eat them afterwards. So yeah, that's what I'm going with.
All right, y'all, lightning round. So the money question is, what are Hannah's greatest weaknesses and strengths? Ready? Indy, you're up first.
All right, Steve, I'm gonna have to go with greatest strength, she's brave. Greatest weakness, she's impulsive. Let's see the board.
Next up, Sally.
All right, I would have to say that Hannah is super loving and caring, big people person. However, her biggest weakness is she puts their needs before her own sometimes.
All right, we've had some interesting answers. Last up though, Miss Hannah.
All right, greatest strength, I would have to say dancing. I will bust out in full choreo in the club. Weakness, not afraid to make a fool out of myself at the club. I will do a stanky leg.
All right, y'all, it's that time of the show when we get sentimental. Hannah, I have a question for you. Describe a time that you failed and what you learned from it.
Okay, a time that I failed, my first exam, my freshman year of college, I failed with a 50, and it's the first exam I had ever failed in my entire life. And I think what I learned from it is that you actually really have to apply yourself and put the work in college. Nothing's gonna be handed to you. And I definitely learned that the hard way, but yeah.
All right, back to Miss Indy. Miss Indy, tell me, what would you describe to be Hannah's greatest achievement?
I think I'm gonna say Hannah's greatest achievement was her creating a baking business in high school.
Sally.
Oh, that was it.
Miss Sally, are you awake? Okay, she awake. It's okay. All right, Sally, you're up. If Hannah did not care about money or time, what would she do with her life?
All right, I think my answer is gonna be that if money and time were not important, Hannah would be a full-time baker. She would just bake little cupcakes and croissants all day long.
All right, y'all, that concludes our game of Family Feud tonight. Thank you, Texas Darlings. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
No squishmallows or statue heads were harmed in the making of this motion picture.